Hey, what's up everybody? wicketAP Toys and Collectibles here, and it's about that time. I'm going to be ushering in the new year. Beforehand, I want to do a little bit of walkthrough of the collection. But beforehand, I do want to give a shout out to the Toy World Order fan group, and of course our fearless leaders Dave Draper and Jason Duvall from the Toy World Order. Thank you guys for doing what you do, love what you do, and of course thanks for giving us a space for us fellow collectors to kind of meet and greet and share our joys of collecting. With that aside, flashback to the beginning of 2018, the dork room was kind of in a real big limbo state. It was my New Year's resolution to really do the dork room right for 2018. So yeah, this is a little bit of my year in review on the progress of doing that. It was kind of a sad state and chaotic set of affairs, just having boxes and figs kind of just strewn around the room randomly. There was hardly any shelves. It was really it wasn't doing the collection justice. So flash forward to today. I got shelves all around the room, really thought about efficiently using my space, got a lot of stuff that I want up on the walls and displayed and shelved. Obviously still some stuff in storage, but kind of did my due diligence and kind of itemized some of that stuff out. So I kind of know a little bit where stuff is sitting at the moment, whether it's displayed or not. Yeah, with the stuff that's still in storage, would love to throughout the year maybe mix it up a little bit, maybe change up some of the shelves so to breathe some new life to the collection. There's still some stuff on the shelves that are in package at the moment, but at least they have their places held to some sort of degree, and we'll get those going throughout the year. But warts and all, kind of wanted to show you where the collection stands at this very moment. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get this walkthrough going. So here we are coming into the dork room. First thing you see is some posters on a shelf right here. We got the Wonder Woman movie poster. Here we got a neat little R2-D2 door hanging. I think I got for like $1 at Target. And here's a cool poster for this Blade Runner curated art event that we had in town. Yeah, stepping in, no real rhyme or reason, just kind of gonna go from left to right here. Let's see, let's kind of turn on a light here so we can get some better viewings. But yeah, up on top we got a Tally Hawk up there. We got a White Ranger Falcon right there. We got this is basically the Wonder Woman collection stuff. We got some of the doll and horse stuff from the first movie. We got a BVS Wonder Woman here on like a generic horse that I found that works well with 1/12 scale. Some more Wonder Woman stuff down here. Just keep on going further down. More of that Barbie Wonder Woman stuff in the background. We got the Mattel deluxe size Wonder Woman there, and we got some of the more Wonder Woman stuff here, just strewn about. There we got the Linda Carter Wonder Woman right there. Got a few little Wonder Woman trinkets here. There's one here from Jeff May. Thank you again a lot. Alright, coming down. This is pretty much my heroine shelf. We got some Ghostbusters gals in there. Some familiar faces. We got Buffy standing back there with the Batgirl. X-23. We got some Marvel Legends, some NECAs in here. Yeah, that's cool. We got Vasquez, and both in her Kenner and NECA offerings. A lot of cool gals in here. We got, of course, no heroine shelf would be complete without some Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, go in here. We got some more superheroes. Here I got 3 of the Karais from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. More Marvel Legends. We got some folks from Firefly. We got Tila back there, of course, April O'Neil. A lot of more of these 5-inch and 3 3/4 figs. Yeah, just a lot of these strewn about here. Got Honey Lemon, Moana. There's Jonesy the cat. Of course, we got some Ahsoka. Even some Judy Jetson right there. Yeah, some Macross. Of course, we got Uhura and a Venus. Alright, moving on. This is more or less my Black Series shelf. Of course, we got Rey, a lot more modern stuff than past stuff. There's Ray on her speeder, there's K2SO, got some folks from Rogue One, there's Kira, there's Rose. She's got her handle on little dude there. Got some Porgs, got some Jawas. Here's the Black Series R2, and here's a cool R2. He's like a dice roller for I think Yahtzee, Star Wars Yahtzee game. That's if I remember right. Yeah, got some bounty hunters, got some troopers. What else we got here? We got a Vader back there. We got Chewie's Porgs, of course. All right, moving more on. This is a continuation of some Star Wars shelf. As I mentioned before, I still got some stuff in package. Really want to open up the Star Wars kind of action doll line. But yeah, we got Cloak and Dagger right here for my Marvel Legends. Little BB-8 VR, what is it, the Google Cardboard, I think it is, for your phones. Little Darth Vader. Yeah, more stuff in package. Yeah, like I think there's like some fashionista dolls, and there's some other like Moana. There's the game developer doll. Yeah, some other stuff's here. Incredibles 2. Yeah, really want to get this stuff opened up and displayed, but they are placeholders right now. Got the Proto Fett there. Let's see, here I got a little, this is another thing, side note, that I did this year. It was really kind of gather up a lot of the accessories and put them in a little tackle box. We got some undisplayed things here. We got a Thing, got a few Black Series, got Tarkin and some of the Rebel Troopers. Really need to get back up there. Alright, moving on. Got an Epic Battles, She-Ra and Hordak, some Supergirl cards, Terminator. Oh, this is really cool. Got the what is it? Fangirls by someone's got to correct me on what this is from. Fangirls, but it's the Marvel Legends or Marvel Black Panther inspired doll. This one is the gold one. I think the regular variant is silver highlighted, but I was lucky enough to find the gold one. Here we got a Amazing Spider-Man. I think it was a Disney Store exclusive. But yeah, moving up from that, this is kind of a little random shelf. Got me the Fantastic Four going on. Some random ET stuff. This was the ET belt that either me or my brother wore as kids, so that was a cool salvage from childhood stuff here. There's a deluxe size Phasma. Here's my Back to the Future stuff. Got a cool flux capacitor watch. It all blinks and stuff. I'm sure if I press the button, there's the DeLorean back there, a little harder to see. And Silver Surfer, his surfboard looks a little weird though. Alright, moving. This is one of my favorite shelves. This is my Loki shelf. Everyone knows Loki is hands down one of my favorite MCU characters. And then, you know, I always try to find any MCU Loki merch that I can find, and it will find its place up here. You know, got the Ragnarok one. Well, Trevor is in there. He wears a lot of green and gold, so I thought it fit nicely. There's the Thor Dark World. Let me see if I can get no glare on that, but I believe that was a Target exclusive Blu-ray cover with Loki on front, so definitely had to have that. Yeah, Hela's there, Mordo's there. They both like to wear green, so yeah, they ended up on the shelf. There's a Red Skull with the Tesseract. There's Rita Repulsa from the new Power Rangers movie. She wears green and gold, so definitely felt she had a space. Oh yeah, that's Topaz. For a neat note, the gal in the Ragnarok movie with the melty stick is based off of this character from the Malibu comics, and Marvel bought Malibu comics, hence why they were able to use Topaz in Thor Ragnarok. But yeah, moving on, we got some Starscreams, got my Skeletor and Panther, and some more Starscreams. And cool, thanks again for Jeff May for that Joker Batman. And moving on, this is a bit of my, yeah, this gets more into Marvel, Marvel Legends, you know, some random stuff. I kind of call this little group here my, kind of my Elseworlds Avengers team. You know, we got like a different forms of familiar characters in there. Here's like my little mini Avengers. These are like super tiny. Let's see, see how it's like big as my thumb. So those are cool little, I love minifigs. And then here's my tiny little DC kind of area. Got Suits, Batman, you know, we got Green Lantern and Robin in there as well. Yeah, so we come in, up and around. Some of the Netflix stuff. Still haven't got all the Netflix stuff, but hopefully get that figured out soon. And here's my MCU area. Still got some in storage. I know I got like some Guardian of the Galaxy stuff in storage. Don't quite got all the room for it yet, but you know, stuff from the Avengers 1 movie all up to at least the Black Panther and Ragnarok, I want to say, is up here. And here's some minis. Always love me minis. Got Quicksilver, gotta note that out. Not too many MCU Quicksilver figs out there, but the 2.5 inch size one there, and of course the Milano, rest in peace. And we got, I think, that's the Amazing Spider-Man, and then I got, of course, Tom Holland Spider-Man up here. All right, moving up and up, we got some Captain Americas, some Spider-Man, Spider-Hams, little Jessica Jones, some more MCU Marvel Legends, you know, the Black Panther wave, got Funko, Vision, and Wanda. There's my girl right there, that's Uhura. Awesome. And some more Wonder Woman stuff. That's the Island Paradise set. Was it an exclusive, store exclusive, con exclusive? I can't remember at this point. Here's I think that's a Monster High thing or something. I don't know, I thought it looked cool, so got it on the shelf. All right, now moving up here on this top shelf. Yeah, just kind of a random mix of like larger size items and key figures that I enjoy. You know, you got a lot of these like Hulkbuster, obviously the Infinity Gauntlet. We got Spike back there from the Gremlins. We got a Jumbo plush Mikey. We got our Inhumanoids. We got our Vulture, Spider-Man Homecoming, the Homecoming suit. We got Killmonger. Got a bootleg Thanos and the Build-A-Figure Thanos right there with Proxima Midnight. We got the Tesseract. Got a little we got a little bit of Hulk and Hulkbuster. Fighting action was Ultron. Got a nice little Reptar. Totally forgot about him. Little knockoff Godzilla. Alright, continuing down, I kind of have a little Mikey shelf. See a little Mikey face mask. I think that came from the first Michael Bay movie film. It was kind of like a promo item at the theaters. So yeah, looking over here, got some random Mikey stuff. Baby Mikey, toddler Mikey, these little mini Mikeys. There, of course, we got Kala there. She's the awesome Neutrino from Dimension X. We got the NECA Mirage Turtles. I think that was I want to say that was a San Diego exclusive. I can't remember. I got it third party, so can't quite remember. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. There's a little OG Mirage Turtle Pin, little Mikey card from the trading card set. We got the Pinky and the Brain. I think that one is the one on the left is from the Q Figs, Quantum Mechanics. I think that's the brand name. Really like what they offer. Let's see, we got some Fugitoid figs throughout the years. We got, gosh, not Mozart, that's Traximus. I can't remember. He's one of the Triceratons. Got another little Triceraton there. Moving on down. Kind of electric, like this is a bit of a mix of, you know, 90s, 80s stuff down here. Yeah, start over here. We got the gargoyle stuff. Really tough to display these guys because of the wings. You really gotta give each of them good breath of space. Got Xanatos back there, one of his gargoyle drones. Got Eliza back there. Got some Captain Power stuff. And yeah, a lot of this stuff is, yeah, some of my vac metal collection things. Folks know I like vac metal. for better or worse. There's Silverhawk stuff over here, the villains. All the Silverhawks right there. All the main ones from, I think, the first wave. Yeah, some more Vac Metal. We got Silver Surfer. Got the Vac Metal, the chromed Foot Soldier. Yeah, we even got some neat Batman things I thought fit well. Kind of, there's the 89 Batman, and he has the action feature that's shared with same kind of deal that you get with the Silverhawks with the arm action. There's a little armored Batman. Some of the Rock Lords, and some of these new these knockoff Lego Iron Man Hulkbuster things. Alright, moving on down. Yeah, kind of a continuation of kind of the 90s stuff. Got a lot of Bucky O'Hare things here. And that was kind of a nice note of 2018. Finally got ourselves those Jenny figs from Boss Fight. We never got those in, or actually, yeah, we never even saw the wave 2 of the original Bucky O'Hare. So I know she was originally supposed to be in that. Got SWAT Cats. Still need to find his better half. Some alien stuff from Kenner. Got some Power Rangers rings. Those are party favors if I recall correctly. We got some Chuck Norris Commando little keychain figs. Here we got some mini figs. These are all like knockoffs, but yeah, cool little deals. Of course, Alien, Ripley, Predator. Got a Voltron. These are got some Bounty Hunters and the Batmans. Got Fry back there doing the thing we all collectors do well, is take my money. Got a Earthworm Jim and the Crow character. Can't quite remember his name off the top of my head. Got some Beavis and Buttheads and these little display stands.
Come to Butthead.
Those are awesome.
Are you fighting me?
Oh yeah, here's another one from Jeff May. Thanks again. Snarf. And got the Thundercats. And here's kind of my Secret Wars and Toy Biz stuff. Yeah, I know that Thanos is Toy Biz, I believe. That Hulk. And my stand-in Black Widow is actually a figure from, that's the Mask of the Phantasm from Batman animated series. But yeah, without her armor, she makes a great Secret Wars, quote-unquote, you know, Black Widow. And we got our Spider-Man and Captain America there. Awesome, moving on. Alright, this is kind of another random shelf. We got a couple of Monster High dolls. Got, can't remember their names off the top of my head. Ava Trotter and Skeleta Calaveras. Obviously, Sagittarius, you know, the Centaur. That's my birth zodiac sign. Got some more randoms. That little Hulk face, that was from my childhood. Ultimate Warrior, another Karai. I think that's a Power Rangers villain. Got the Cacodemon from Doom. That's awesome. Would love to see more Doom toy merch. Little Star Trek. Little Muckman. Another Phaser. A couple of Foot Soldiers. This is a cool piece. This is a remote controlled Johnny 5. It's a thing you can get off, I can't remember the seller name. It is a Chinese seller. They make these. They're totally not licensed, but it's pretty awesome. I did a review of that. If you want to see how that works. There's a Tomb Raider gal from the new movie. I always thought this was hilarious. It's Winona Ryder's character from the Alien Resurrection. Yeah, I don't know, I just think it's hilarious. There's a Winona Ryder figure with like, was arm slicing weapons. It's just ridiculous. Thought it was awesome. Yeah, some Skeleton Warriors. Moving more on down, got some unopened figs down here. What do we got? I think this is yeah, all three of the dolls from Hunger Games. A little Katniss in there. Yeah, eventually would like to have those opened and displayed properly. We got the King Kong, yeah, from the new movie. Little cool Avengers Chibi set. Cool little blank comic book hero set. There's the that's Oregon Trail portable, just like the one we all loved and used to know. Little Deadpool. There's Breastless Mahoney from Dick Tracy. All right, just gonna change it up and kind of move into this corner of the room. Let's just take a look at the top. We got some Enfy Nest, and from the new Solo movie, we got another speeder there, box and gem, little big guy in rusty box. There's a, an Iron Man snap-on from the original movie. Got a cool collector's Michael Jackson's Pepsi can. This is one of my faves, a little Martin Luther King Jr. game. Haven't played it myself, but of course, MLK Jr. in the house with a little Mr. T on the side right there. That little that lunchbox, that's from my childhood. So you can see it says Alex. Little Captain Planet board game. This is cool. We got Melanier. That's the one in the back is from Ruby's Costumes. And this Story Dark World, that is actually a thermos or a cup. You can put like any kind of drink in there. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, here's like a little wall of things. Little Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. logo. That sword is like my humble and horribly done prop for my Valkyrie cosplay, Thor Ragnarok. We got a little Ruby's Costume mask for Baron Patriot. This is one of my faves. It's a luchador mask for Spider-Man. Yes, you can look through those foiled eyes. Really cool thing. Here's a funny hat. Boba Fett getting paid. Chewbacca on the side. Hand nowhere to be found. Kind of scary. All right, there's another Ruby's Iron Man mask. This is my Thor Ragnarok Valkyrie costume. Let's see, there's Cap's shield, Ruby costumes. There's my tote bag BB-8 that I take to all my toy shows. And here in this corner, we got the Thundercats DreamWorks sword. Got a little She-Ra sword. There's the OG Thundercats sword. And there's the He-Man sword. So yeah, a little bit of an armory here. Here's the Batman vs Superman, Wonder Woman, Ruby's costume, shield. Also, this is the Wonder Woman shield, Ruby's costume as well. I believe that sword is also Ruby's costume quality. Yeah, coming down, got an awesome gem and a holograms poster. This one was, one of those posters included in the boxes of the actual dolls. So that's really cool. And here's my GemCon poster 2017, and here's my badge. So yeah, went to GemCon 2017. That was really awesome. wicketAP. You see, there's my name, attendee. Here's cool. This is my Wonder Woman cosplay outfit right here. Yeah, pieced together from various sources. I didn't do any building of it myself. But yeah, there's skirt back here. Here's the sound effects sword. I think the batteries are dead. Oh no, they're still going. So that's pretty cool. Here's another. This is the foam replica sword. So this one, yeah, this one's battery's dead, but yeah, that one you can actually swing and hit each other with without too much worry. The belt, the bag, these are really cool. These are the I think Ruby Costumes made this. It's actual the boots. They're all made to size, so this one came in my size, so that's cool. All right, coming up from the bottom over here, yeah, we got my little R2 unit hanging out there. Yeah, just all plastic, not electronic. I want to say maybe that was by Jax. I can't remember. Yeah, this little shelf here got a Space Ghost. Got two of these gem playsets, the speaker playsets that open up, and they open up to be like a little green room for rock stars. There's a little knockoff doll box set coming up, and some more knockoffs. Found these two. There's one behind it. It's pretty much the same thing in a different color deco, but yeah, a knockoff gems. We got Why the Kit, Why the Cat, and a cool little Ninja Turtle fanny pack. And we got Gem lunchbox. This Shopkins, that's the glasses that X-23, the little girl in with Laura, I want to say her name, yeah, in the Logan movie. Those are the ones that she wears. Gem playset back there, Star Stage. Yeah, I hope to one day open that up. Yeah, coming up here, video games. A lot of video games. Little Mario, little Tomy playset there. And we got Bowser, Princess. There's Mighty Number 9 on a cartridge USB. Some Mega Man stuff. Mega Man flask. Little Mario dongle doodad. Does a game over sound. That's a cartridge canteen. Yeah, it's actually shaped like the cartridge, but you can fill it with booze and drinks and whatever have you. Some Marios throughout the times. Another trophy. That's a journal with a lenticular. I don't know, there might be glare, but it has a lenticular sticker on front, so it looks like it's moving. More Marios. We got some Castlevanias back there. 2 Draculas and the variant. Simon Belmont clear variant. Got an Alucard back there, a Succubus, and yeah, we got a Simon in box. Knee tank. All right, now this is one of my premier shrines right here. I call this my Stormer shrine from Gem. She's my favorite character because she was she was a misfit, but she did kind of have a heart of gold, and her partner Kimber, they really played that up in the IDW series, which I think is a lovely addition to the characters' personalities and story. So yeah, a lot of Stormer stuff here. This is glasses from the Gem and the Holograms movie. This was a cool fashionista Barbie, obviously not Gem, but you can definitely see someone over at Mattel was inspired a little bit by the competition. A little advert, Stormer inbox, and you can see they all have her orange flower noted here. Yeah, the orange flower in her hair, that's definitely a Stormer classic item. Here's a little advert for the MTV Gem jacket, and here's some more modern things from the Integrity line. Alright, let's move on up. Get the stool over here. And moving on up, I call this kind of like my purple shelf. Kind of some villains and just kind of random folks, cool things, mostly in purples. Got some Maleficent. There's the Technodrome Eye. There's the Lady Gaga Monster High. Got some more Maleficent. Evelyn, and we got the Stone Warriors from the 2007 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. And these are our first foray for me. These are the awesome Four Horsemen. They did this Advent of Decay series, I believe, of their Mythic Legions series. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with these. Just really love the designs, and yeah, had to get some of those myself. Some more Maleficents. Alright, coming back up around here. Kind of continuation of the purple shelf. Got some Ursula, and kind of a little collection here. Various pops, various little minifigs. Got a Ursula doll there. There we got Maleficent, and I want to say her descendant from the Disney Descendants show. Never watched it myself, but of course had to include her in the set. Here is Maleficent from the movie, Angelina Jolie with the horns and the wings. And here's another kind of random shelf of doll things. Here we got the Starlight Girls. They're the orphans from the Starlight House in Gem and the Holograms. Here we got, these are not the originals, of course, but these are replicas of the original 1960s fashion doll, and the old Barbie in her one-piece swimsuit. And here's the mini figures of them. I think I want to say these were McDonald's play toys. Here's some more. Got little Bosch. I can't remember how you say her bounty hunter name, but Leia and her bounty hunter costume. There's the Shadow of the Empire version. of that Bounty Hunter Leia. Here we got the Cynthia doll from Rugrats, Angelica's doll. We got the classic edition Star Wars. I want to say, what is that? New Hope. The trophy, the end of the medal scene at the end of New Hope. See anything else down here? Oh yeah, neat little Barbie keychain. Coming down here, yeah, this kind of another randoms shown. There's Big Hero 6 guy. There's Appa from Avatar. Little Michael Jackson corner right here. And yeah, here's kind of classic toys. You know, wind up teeth, Slinky, little egg full of silly putty. You know, classic 8-ball Rubik's Cube. Got a one of those wooden finger puppets of Felix the cat. Felix the cat videotape back there. And here's another random shelf. Little odd pairing. We got G1 Megatron. Yeah, fairly good condition, fairly complete, not bad at all. You know, everyone knows I do try to keep it in gun form. It's a nightmare to transform all the little moving delicate bits. Yeah, here's a little gizmo. Here's Catra, and gosh, I can't remember the name of the steed, but yeah, her Panthro or Battle Cat analog for her. There's a Spectra doll there, more chrome as we spoke before. Some Gem and the Holograms, you know, party merch, napkins, plates, cups, some eye elemental dishware, 3-piece. I think there's like a bowl, a cup maybe. Can't remember. There's a plate in there, and oh gosh, I can't remember the name of these dolls. Someone out there can. These figs, these kind of She-Ra inspired figs. Someone can remind me of those. A little Pink Panther. Nice, and there is the Leela Dallas Multipass. This is one of the few Transformers I have. I think it's like a Decepticon, like one of those, like a foot soldier, like kind of a generic all-purpose villain dude. Yeah, down here, yeah, this is a shelf. I mean to unpack all these figs, but these are kind of like the underwater theme. I know, don't even really know too much about them, but just thought that they look really cool. Kind of this sea faring kind of crew, and a few random ones back there. Kind of this 8-bit girl. Yeah, just a few cool things out there. It's a little skunk girl from this line called Enchantimals. Again, don't really know too much about it, just like the way it looks, pretty cool. And yeah, random 89 Batman, this Erdl, Hot Wheel type thing. Alright, let's move a little closer in here. Even further down. Yeah, I got some random things here. There's that Marvel Legends electronic Iron Man 1 scale helmet. Got some Donkey Kong games here. Back here we got, yeah, the original was that 5-parter, the Green Ranger epic, or yeah, the Green Ranger storyline, Power Rangers. Yeah, some Speed Racer stuff. I want to say all of these, maybe except for the one on the right, are all from the movie. Was that the Matrix directors? Yeah, down here, yeah, some more random stuff. Definitely need to organize this. I think this is just empty TMNT turtle box. There's, oh, this is a neat thing. It's the Iron Man 2 you know, briefcase armor that we see in Iron Man 2, that famous one where he pulls out and puts on. That one's cool. And here's a little random box. I think there's like a bunch of like minifigs here I need to find a place for or whatnot. Here's R2 again. Yeah, this little corner of mess definitely needs to be organized somehow. We got the that NECA 7-inch, or is it 6-inch scale? Yeah, need to open up those guys. There's the Casey Jones masks from NECA. Have some of these displayed and thrown about somewhere, but yeah, there's that set. And got the She-Ra, can't remember, was that New York or SDCC exclusive of the Mattel She-Ra doll. Really cool. Definitely get that one open and displayed soon. And yeah, and here's the cardboard cutouts for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles display. Would love to have that all put together and shown somewhere somehow. I know I have the Turtles. I don't think I have the actual shelf that combines them all together, so yeah, it's a little lacking in that department. But cool, and let's move on. Cool, here's a little bit of nostalgia. That's my preschool diploma. Hooray. I graduated preschool apparently. And here we go, we got some, let's adjust the light right here right quick. Yeah, there's a little Garfield corner. Anyone knows, yeah, Garfield was the first thing I ever learned to draw, like at age 3. So here's a plush, here's a costume, some Pez, little racer top guy right there, little peachy folder, or what did they call those back then. Here's some fast food premiums, Garfield. There's a coin bank, I believe. There's a little notepad. Here's Kira. This is one I customed the paint job. You know, if anyone knows these deluxe figs, they come pretty plain with no paint job. But yeah, I did the face, did the weathering on the clothes, and added details, chrome, and all that jazz. Nice TMNT, the old original movie soundtrack. Here's some Usagi Yojimbos. There's the Stan Sakai exclusive he had on his website. Yeah, this is kind of like my all-star shelf where I keep some of my favorite stuffs. Here's they had the old Mirage minis. I want to say they were Dark Horse, made by Dark Horse RPG minis. These are some of my prized possessions. I do have the Turtles and other figs from this miniature line, but you know, I haven't had those displayed yet. Hopefully one of these days soon. Yeah, these are my favorite versions of the Turtles. They're like the Ninja Action ones. They even have the Turtle Tails, which is a moniker of, you know, the Mirage stuff. So yeah, I really love this Playmate stuff that really harkens back to the Mirage comic. There's one of my favorite versions of Splinter from the 2007 movie CGI film. We got Roy Folker's, eventually Rick Hunter's VF1S. This is a reissue. That's just cool. This is a die-cast Iron Man. What are they called? It's from, yeah, it was from this set right here. What is this called? Omniclass. What is the brand? Comic Cave Studios. Yeah, so it's scales sorta a little smaller than Marvel Legends, but all mostly made of die-cast, and that lights up. Pretty cool. Mojo Jojo. We got some Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, we've got this Bluetooth enabled Star Trek insignia pin. Yeah, it hooks up to your phone. You can answer calls directly from it, listen to music, whatever. Same thing, same. Anything that's Bluetooth enabled, same kind of features. Got some pins here. You know, 89 Batman, the little Hura, of course. A little data mug. Here's an old Playmates Jean-Luc Picard doll. And here we go, a little Rick Hunter. Yeah, got little my Groot, Rocket and Groot corner here. Can't remember this little wind-up Groot. There's the Guardians of the Galaxy 1 Raccoon. Here's the Build-A-Figure Groot. And here's some mini Rockets and Groots. And here's my little custom Groot I made when the first movie came out. It's articulated, a little delicate, but yeah, I guess quote-unquote one scale size. Here's some more random stuff. A Mojo Jojo. And here's just a quick peek at my little workspace where I try to do customs and whatnot, what have you. A lot of this stuff is, you know, been on the shelf working on for a while, but hopefully get back to that sometime soon. And again, we come up over here on the ceiling shelf. Got a few Ren and Stimpies here from that new wave from Nickelodeon. Got some board games of what is this, Concert Clash. Gem and the Holograms is another board game. Rock and Romance. Yeah, a little bit of Cartoon Network vibes going over here with Dexter's Lab, and some more Powerpuff Girls. Let me see if I can reach over here. It's a little far from me, but alright, another try. I don't think I can reach that one, sorry folks, but you get the idea. There's Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. Alright, let's move on over here. Starting at the top again, got my Tinkerbell shrine. There's Pinky and the Brain from earlier. But yeah, just various versions of Tinkerbell and other kind of fairies over here. That's Bumblebee? No? Gosh, can't remember her name. The DC version of the of a winged superhero character. Some more Tinkerbells over here. We got the Disney Infinity version. Oh yeah, even this right here. This is that tiny little thing. I don't know if it'll focus well, but that is a Tinkerbell. And a Tinkerbell calendar. More through here. Of course, got Wasp. Some can say, yeah, she could be considered a fairy. And oh, here's a little guy of the Little Prince. More Tinkerbells. More Tinkerbells. Here's a noteworthy one, little Tinkerbell in her kind of adventure clothing. They kind of gave her a little bit more to work with than just like a little green onesie. There's the Gem and Holograms Rock and Roadster with Murky and Lurky. What else is kind of hiding in here? More. Oh yeah, here's oh yeah, what's her name from Avatar? Does it say her? Yeah, Trudy. I thought she was a cool character to have. Yeah, no, better or worse. Avatar, neat, whatever. Got Reptar from Rugrats. Some other randoms up here. We got yeah, Batman Beyond, Vision. This is one of my favorite characters from the 90s run of the JLA, Howard Porter and Grant Morrison. That was my favorite run. That was the run of the Justice League that I grew up with. So he was a cool character. He was kind of the Hawkman analog for that time. He was a literal angel that fell from heaven to earth that teamed up with the Justice League. He was Mario and Shira's Crystal Castle. There's Iron Man's F1 racer, kind of inspired by that scene in Iron Man 2. Here's Cold Stone, Goliath's brother from the Gargoyles, a little more Garfield. We got Castle Grayskull. There's a neat Spider-Man. Found that at a Goodwill. I don't know what it's from, but it's pretty neat. There's Falcon, the Diamond Select or Marvel Select version. So he's a little larger than Marvel Legends, but pretty cool. There's the guy from Dark Water. Of course, everyone knows Rafiki. There's Better Ray Bill. He's chromed out, so that's awesome. Alright, moving up on. Yeah, let's to the side here. It's kind of goes further. This kind of delves a little into the Ninja Turtle area. We got Gizmo. Got on-carded Kala. Yeah, my favorite Neutrino. And here's a cool. Let me see if I can get it without the shadow. But yeah, that's the cool Uncle Scrooge. And then, yeah, here kind of get onto the top. Let me resituate. Sorry, folks. Alright, and we got all these jumbo turtle figs. A little raft ball up on top there. So Michelangelo. Here we got one of the baby turtles holding the pizza from the 90s movie. Yeah, we got this cool The First Turtle, based on you know, the early sketch when both Eastman and Laird, they were just fooling around trying to make each other laugh and drawing these silly turtles. So this was based on one of the first drawings from Mondo. Here's one of those turtle mini sets. Here's some Splinter stuff. The one on the right, I think that's from the Mondo, you know, the original Playmates, and here's a little minifigure of the 2000 X line, and various versions of the turtles right here. We got some Ooze, we got the TMNT video game from the NES. Here's some odd turtles where they hold on to things. You squeeze their arms and then they can grip stuff. Some more other versions of the turtles. You got Leo, Don, Raph, and then of course over here this is where I keep the Mikey one. Keeping on going, keeping on going. Yeah, this is my villains shelf for the turtle stuff. I got the Jumbo, Bebop, and Rocksteady in there. Eventually I'd love to get the 3A Bebop and Rocksteady based on the you know, Out of the Shadows versions. Get those replaced with like high quality collector version ones. You know, love or hate the base stuff, I really thought they really nailed Bebop and Rocksteady. Here's the Shredder. Gosh, I can't remember who made this, but it's an awesome 1/6 scale. Here's the Krang from Playmates, the full Android body, Bebop and Rocksteady. And you can see all these random pins I have strewn about here. You know, you got this neat one, a Beavis, Bebop, non-mutant human form, some more pins down there, a Mouser, a little tiny Bebop, and I got various Krangs. That's one of the jellyfish, I think, from Finding Nemo, but he's pink and he looks like a Krang, so that's funny. Another Krang, more pins, SDCC Krang, more Krangs. I think that one's from the Mondo, based off of the Mirage Ultrams. Another Mouser. Here's a more Rocksteady stuff, human form. Yeah, the Nicktoon Rocksteady, and then there's a Butthead Rocksteady. Alright, moving on more down this Ninja Turtle road. Here's kind of my centerpiece of all the turtle stuff. We got like a turtle, you know, little sign there. Yeah, got some awesome, yeah, these are the full-size 1/4 scale movie turtle stuff. Leo, Don, Raph. Yeah, we got, of course, this is that piece came in the accessory pack for the baby turtles from that movie. Oh yeah, I got like Ninja Turtle watch. Oh yeah, another watch I think over here. Yeah, with this like lanyard, mean scene, Nickelodeon, the Bebop and Rocksteady. Yeah, coming down, got more. They got the Mondo Turtles, Leo, Don. Yeah, and awesome, this deluxe size Usagi Yojimbo scales perfectly, in my opinion, with the Mondo Turtles. Yeah, and so yeah, just got different offerings of each of the turtles. We got like kind of this little Mikey shrine here. Got the non-mutated, you know, the baby turtles, the mini. There's the Nick figure. Yeah, I kind of tried to get like the versions of the characters that I kind of think in copy, and that kind of represents them well. Like so this is the Nick, Mikey. I got the Mirage version for Raphael. Again, the baby turtles. Here's some little other forms of Usagi. This is the Arctic Press action figure. You got some Ooze containers. Here's the Donatello. I love that Playmates undercover Don, so that's pretty iconic. And then my representation for Leo is the movie version. Again, the baby turtles, a little mini version. Hello PAX West 2717. Alright, so these next two shelves, these are kind of in work. Definitely kind of want to redo these somewhat somehow. I'm not sure what the best way to go, but here's some of the funniest versions of the turtles. I think is the anime, the Super Mutant Turtles from Japan. They're just so ridiculous. They're like, they got their second final form stuff type of going on that you see in a lot of animes. Some turtle cards, little turtle books. There's a Bebop. Yeah, a bunch of random things in here like pins, tape dispensers. We got a old Mirage sticker, some old movie pin, weird. Yeah, we got like the Viewmaster turtles for the cartoon, some ooze there, belt buckle, these neat little skateboards scale well with the Playmates turtles, a little notepad, and a Rocksteady. And further down at the bottom, yeah, we got more of those TMNT mutants, the Shredder, Rocksteady, and Bebop, and Splinter. Yeah, I do try to open up most of my figs, but I think the Super Mutants, definitely way of them. Gotta keep boxed. Here's some dishware, a patch. There's a Muckman from the new Ninja Turtles, or the Nick one. I guess is old now. Got some neat candy dispensers. There's another cereal bowl with like a little squish ball. Here's some Mega Bloks turtles, either the 2000X Mega Bloks. So this is way before like the Mega Bloks you see there. Yeah, these ones resemble more of Legos than the what we know now what Mega Bloks figures to look like. There's more stuff in here. Yeah, this is some other stuff that I hopefully can find a place to display. Here's the new April, get that in focus, and there's the new Splinter. I know I'm not too worried about the new cartoon. I haven't really weighed in if I like it or not. Watched a few videos. It's completely fine in my book. May not be my turtles, but you know, it's keeping the franchise alive, which is more than I can be happy about. Yeah, it's just some more stuff I'd love to get unpacked and displayed. Robotech stuff. This is more modern stuff. I'm really loving that we're seeing more modern kind of Macross and Robotech stuff, because it really, the vintage stuff can be a little hit or miss or just really expensive. So glad seeing that we're, especially the figures, these I'm most excited about. I want to get these displayed. So yeah, got all of them there. Yeah, some more new school, old school Robotech stuff, muscles. But yeah, all right, I guess where are we going next? We'll start from the bottom up. Here we go. We got a kind of a little mini Rocketeer area. There's like this tape and book, cassette tape and book, and 3D goggles that you can wear. Because the book I think is in red and blue, so it does that whole classic deal. There's Rocketeer Bendham. There's the who makes these again? The Legacy, was it Funko Legacy? Yeah, Rocketeer and a Buckaroo Banzai patch. And here we got the what is it? The Power Force dolls. Oh, gosh, what is the name of that line? But yeah, the Star Wars action dolls with Wicket and Endor Leia, and the speeder itself I think is from a 90s 10-inch line somewhere back then, but I thought it scaled well with the Star Wars action dolls, so put them on there. And this is my little Snoke, you know, Last Jedi diorama. Nothing really special, just literally those red panels are the cardboard that comes in the packaged figures. But yeah, kind of recreate that scene. You know, there's the lightsaber floating there. You know, hate it or love them, that's what that is. This is my villains shelf. Yeah, just a lot of villains from the 80s and 90s, what have you, even some modern stuff. You got some Ultron, Psykill, Boba Fett, G.I. Joes, Star Wars. You got Jean-Luc Picard there as a Borg. So yeah, just a lot of villainous stuff. Some Vaders. Yeah, I want to say this one with the glued on neck, that is my Vader from childhood. This is a real cool Megatron. He actually turns into a gun. So, you know, that's something that we don't really see with Megatron anymore, for obvious reasons. We got some Scar, Jafar. Yeah, a lot of these 80s villains and what have you. Oh yeah, here's what's his name? Gosh, why can't I remember? Tatsu. Never got a figure, never got too much love in the movie, but I thought he was a real cool character. Some G.I. Joe minis, Andre the Giant, he's not really a villain, or I don't know, he's kind of a heel. Who knows? I'm not too specific. There's a Spike, Thanos, Utrom, Shredders, Jokers, Captain Power villain, Brainiac, Terminator, M. Bison. You got some, Thundercats, Transformers, Marvels, some DCs. Yeah, you name a villain, he's probably in there. Alright, moving on up. And this is my Iron Man shelf. Yeah, mostly either MCU, some comic, and some variants in there. You know, another Chrome. This is actually a Clark Kent fig, but he's kind of my analog for Tony Stark for a second. I don't know, he's a suited character, so that's what I'm using that for. Iron Man 3 figures, some Age of Ultron stuff. Here's a little arc reactor. Does it still work? There we go. Oh, some more of the cartoon kids. Yeah, some concept stuff, concept art, and Iron Man 3, cartoon TV show, Iron Patriot, and variants. Let's see if I get this one to work without knocking anything over.
I am Iron Man.
There we go, and here's a little pulse gun. What do you call it? Repulsor array. Here's kind of like the War Machine section. Got, you know, the ones from all that, even the Iron Patriot version of the War Machine. There's Rhodes. Here's my little custom of a Secret Wars War Machine. Some little minis. Here's some 3 3/4 versions of the MCU Iron Man stuff. There's a little silly Tony Stark. Some more versions here. Silver Centurion, one of my favorite Iron Man armors. Here's a nice chromed out Mark II, and some of the Secret Wars, some Mark 1s, Mark 2s. There's the orbital armor, so one of my favorite. This one, there's the Stark armor that's based off of the race car scene. Here's Tony, and here's just a slew of the Mark 1, 2, is that the 3? Yeah, I can't remember all the names now. 5, 7, who knows? Even I get lost on the names of the marks over here, but yeah, there's the Tony head. Yeah, these are a mix of Marvel Legends, SH Figure Arts, and I think there might even be a Mafex in there. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yep, that's the Iron Man shelf right there. And then moving up to the top, this is, I'm gonna do this a twofer kind of right here. It's the I Am Elemental shelves. Love these things. One of the best Kickstarter projects for toys out there, in my opinion. But yeah, more on these. Yeah, definitely follow them on the website. I've done reviews for both of these waves, so you can kind of hunt those videos down and check those out for more details. But yeah, just love everything that I Am Elemental has done for you know, just progressive kind of things, gender, all that stuff, whatnot, going forward. Some the third-party Bumblebee, I think, or what was it called? Something else, not Bumblebee, but something else. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, I think we're almost getting to the end of this, folks. So yeah, we got my gem shelf here. Got all the Misfits and the holograms. Definitely one of my favorites. Pretty awesome. There's Stormer again. Yep, and she has her orange flower. There's Rio. There's some Rainbow Dash. Yeah. Pony stuff. Kind of fits in. Here's some Manic Panic hair dye. Here's an MTV microphone. Kind of fits in theme with the whole Rockstar thing. There's the gem earrings. I believe they do turn on. They flash. Little gem watch. Little gem book. Rainbow Dash. There's a little minifig of Lego Rockstar. Kind of, you know, fits in theme. Here's are some of my favorite pieces of merch. Gem soap and gem cologne. So those are really odd. There's Synergy. There's a little ornament. Here's some. Oh, these are neat. These little tape. These little tapes, these cassettes, they open up to become little mini games. A little more Rainbow Dash. And oh yeah, here's some makeup, gem makeup right in there. Cool. Yeah, so that's the gem shelf. Moving on down, just a couple more shelves to go, folks, and we're gonna call it a day here in 2018. But yeah, here's some more of my hero shelves for the kind of 80s stuff. Got like these different versions of the Voltrons. Even this little mini guy, I love that guy. Some G.I. Joes, some Transformers, little Slimer there. This Lego Man, that's not a reissue. That is one of mine and my brother's original Lego figures, and yes, his chin strap is intact. Oh yeah, the R2, the Han, and the Chewie, those are from my childhood. There's our man right there, Mork from Mork, Robin Williams. Got some Brave Stars, some She-Ras, another Voltron that turns into a fully functional camera. There's a Prince Adam and the He-Mans, Battle Cat. Here's a little Plastic Man. That Bumblebee is from my childhood. There's a mini Optimus Prime. That Cliff Jumper yellow variant is from my childhood. There's one of those watches that transforms. We got a Gizmo, G1 Optimus, got a Green Ranger, and there's some Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stuff. Alright, and let's see, let's start up here. Down here we'll end strong. So we got a Garfield and a giant card game GoBots, and here's a helmet. It's a kind of a third-party knockoff helmet for motorcycle riders, but it's done up in the shape of Macross, Roy Folker from Robotech. I've done a review on this too. I would not use this riding on a motorcycle, but it does look cool for like cosplay and whatnot. And got a color forms. It's non-licensed, it's just shapes. So people who like their color forms, there's color forms. Oh yeah, this little corner here, this little TMNT print based off Mirage stuff. What's this back here? Something random. Oh yeah, that's a soft goods Wonder Woman shield from Batman vs Superman. I think it makes sound effects as well. Alright, and I believe this is the last shelf that we got here. Let me see if I can get the lights going proper so we can actually see what's going on. And alright, there we go. Now we're there. There we're right. So yeah, this is just an eclectic mix of randoms. You know, we got Gumby, got some Ghostbusters. That's a little too harsh. Let's see if we can pull that back. All right, Pee Wee Herman's. You know, got some RoboCop, Giant, Giant Robot, Iron Giant. I can't even speak right now. Some Terminators, Star Treks. We got some Star Wars. All right, I'm just gonna let everyone kind of soak this in. There's some Muscle, Curious George, Snoopy's. There's some Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, Popeye, Olive Oil, Smurf, dinosaurs. Here's my little shelf of die-cast cars, or things like that nature. Here's the Berenstain. You guys be the judge. That little butterfly effect. And yeah, kind of rounding it out. Here we are in the last stretch. We got that original first Turtles for the Nick Wave, before they actually looked like the cartoon. They were still just kind of based off of concept art going forward. They kind of really they nailed down the look after this with some reissues. And here we go. That's April O'Neil, and this Ninja Girl here, that's supposed to be Lotus. It was a custom I built off of a Psylocke figure, but she's like Leonardo's love interest in the original cartoon. We got Pac-Man, a Gizmo, and ending it out, this is one of my favorite collections right here. This is my Karate Kid collection. Of course, we got Johnny, his sensei, and we got Chosen, and we got Sato, yeah, his Miyagi's childhood friend, and of course we got Daniel, Son, and Miyagi. And here we go. Got a Red Ranger, Mr. T, Captain Planet, Gonzo. Alright, well that is pretty much the collection. I'll include a few more shots of some things that are strewn around the house, but basically that is 99% 9 of the collection that I have displayed in one single room. Like I said, there's a few things around the house. I'll get a few clips of those before I close up shop here, but yeah, just kind of give another, let's move this out of the way and try to get an idea of the layout here. Yeah, just a quick turnaround. There's gonna be some stuff in the way, so excuse that. But yeah, just another breathe it all in. We'll check it all out. Yeah, and here's a few random things that are not in the dork room. But yeah, a little weird ceramic Vader I picked up a while ago. Here's a Protofet. Yeah, here's some more weird ceramic Ninja Turtles and the Superman, Batman ceramic. Yeah, just some odd things. But yeah, we got Astro Boy here. Well, another Astro Boy. And some more ceramic Shredder and Splinter. So kind of neat things to note. And it's kind of the trifecta of the eclectic 80s fantasy movies. And here's some random stuff from my VHS collection. I'm just gonna tack that on as a little note here at the end. Some gem, some turtle stuff, Black Panther. You know, we got like this little neat Ninja Turtles bicyclist hat. Here's my CRT TV, so I watch all those VHS things properly. There's a little Bruce Lee board game. And some more of the VHS collection stuff. Not gonna dwell on this too much, but just to kind of tack on here at the end. And just to kind of show some other stuff. This is just records, soundtracks, and stuff that I like to collect. There's the Netflix stuff, Jessica Jones. You know, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles soundtrack, Defender soundtrack, Wonder Woman soundtrack. But yeah. Cool, awesome. Well, you know, thank you for joining me in this walkthrough of the collection. You know, definitely happy to have brought my New Year's resolution to fruition, from just having random boxes and figs strewn around the room in the chaotic mess to, you know, having shelves on the wall and everything more or less properly displayed. You know, still a lot of details that I need to address and getting the, but you know, it's definitely a win to getting the collection to this point. You know, it'll always be in flux, you know, there will always be changes and whatnot, but now it's at least properly presentable and whatnot. But yeah, thank you again. Hope 2018 is wrapping up for everyone fine, you know, collecting or otherwise. Definitely have a safe New Year's, and may 2019 bring more tidings to you and all your family and all your toy collecting endeavors. Awesome. Well, this has been wicketAP Toys and Collectibles. Check you out. Peace. Check you later. Bye.